Chosen one, this is why you are in danger on Sunday, the final test you must pass before tomorrow. Listen closely, because what I am about to reveal is not small, and if you ignore it, you may miss something that was meant to change your life forever. You are in danger on Sunday, not because I have abandoned you, but because you are standing at the edge of a test that will decide what comes next for you. This is not a test of strength in the way you think. It is a test of your heart, your obedience, and your trust in me when everything around you feels uncertain. I am telling you this now so you do not walk into that moment unprepared, because what happens next depends on how you respond. Type Amen if you agree. You have been feeling it already, a quiet pressure building inside you, a sense that something is about to shift. That feeling is not your imagination, it is real, and it is the signal that you are being positioned for something greater. But before that greater thing can reach you, you must pass through this narrow place where your faith is stretched and your patience is tested. Sunday is not just another day for you. It is the moment where your choices will either align you with your breakthrough or delay what has been prepared. Do not scroll past this like it is just another word, because it carries something meant specifically for you. I need your attention right now, not later, not when it feels more comfortable, but in this exact moment. If your heart feels even a slight pull to stay and listen, that is because I am calling you to understand what is ahead. Take a second and show your faith. Press the like button gently as a sign that you are ready to receive what I am placing before you today. What makes this a danger is not fear, but distraction, confusion, and the temptation to act outside of my guidance. The enemy does not come loudly in moments like this. It comes quietly, through thoughts that seem harmless, through emotions that feel justified, through decisions that appear small but carry weight. You will be presented with something that tests your reaction, your words, and your ability to remain steady. If you allow frustration, doubt, or impatience to take over, you risk stepping out of alignment with what I have been preparing for you. I am not telling you this to make you afraid. I am telling you this so you can be aware and stand firm. You have already come too far to fall into something that was never meant to stop you. This test is not designed to break you. It is designed to reveal who you have become through everything you have endured. You are not the same person you were before, and Sunday will show you that in a way you cannot ignore. Type 777 if you trust God. There will be moments on that day where you feel pushed, maybe by people, maybe by situations, maybe by your own thoughts. You may feel misunderstood, overlooked, or even tempted to respond in a way that feels natural, but is not aligned with who I am calling you to be. That is where the test lives, not in something obvious, but in the quiet decision of how you choose to react. Your silence, your patience, your restraint, and your trust will carry more power than any reaction driven by emotion. I have seen every tear you have held back, every moment you chose peace when you could have chosen anger, every time you stayed quiet when you wanted to speak. None of that has been wasted. All of it has been preparing you for this exact moment where your growth will be proven, not by what you say, but by what you refuse to become. You are being called higher, and higher levels require deeper control and stronger trust. You might wonder why this has to be so difficult, why the test cannot be easy after everything you have already faced. But understand this clearly: what I am bringing into your life next cannot be handled by the version of you that reacts quickly, doubts easily, or gives in to pressure. It requires a steadiness that only comes through moments like this. Sunday is shaping you into someone who can carry what is coming without losing themselves in it. Do not let small things pull you away from your purpose. There will be triggers, things that try to pull you back into old patterns, old ways of thinking, old reactions that you have been trying to leave behind. This is not coincidence, it is part of the test. The question is not whether those things will appear. The question is whether you will recognize them and choose differently this time. I am with you in every second of this. You are not walking into this day alone, even if it feels like it. My presence will be there, guiding you, reminding you, strengthening you in ways you may not even notice immediately. When you feel that pause inside you, that moment where you could react but something tells you to wait, that is me. Listen to that voice, because it will lead you safely through. What you choose on Sunday will echo beyond that day. It will open doors that have been waiting for you, or it will delay them until you are ready again. I do not want you to miss what has your name on it. That is why I'm speaking to you now, clearly and directly, so you can step into that moment prepared and aware. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There will be a moment on Sunday when everything feels slightly off, like something is trying to pull you out of your peace. It may come through a conversation that does not sit right with you, or a situation that triggers something old inside you. You may feel the urge to defend yourself quickly, to explain yourself, or to prove something to someone who does not understand your journey. But I am asking you to pause, to breathe, and to remember who you are becoming. You are not here to win arguments. You are here to walk in alignment. You are not here to prove your worth, because your worth has already been established. The danger is not in the situation itself, it is in how quickly you forget your identity when pressure rises. That is why this moment matters, because it reveals whether you truly believe what I have been teaching you in the quiet. You have been asking me for change, for breakthrough, for something new to enter your life. But understand this clearly, new doors do not open for the old version of you. They open for the version of you that has learned to trust me, even when things feel unfair, even when you are misunderstood, even when you are tempted to react in ways that feel justified. Sunday is your opportunity to step fully into that version. There is a strength inside you that you have not fully used yet. It is not loud, it is not aggressive, it does not force itself on others. It is quiet, steady, and deeply rooted in trust. This strength will guide you through the moment if you allow it. When everything around you feels like it is pushing you to respond quickly, this strength will remind you to slow down and choose wisely. I know that part of you still carries wounds from the past, moments where you felt overlooked, disrespected, or hurt. Those wounds can be triggered easily, especially when something on Sunday reminds you of what you have already been through. But I need you to see that this is not the same moment, and you are not the same person. You are stronger now, wiser now, and more aware than you have ever been before. Type 222 to claim miracles. The enemy will try to make this moment feel bigger than it is, to make you feel like you must react immediately or you will lose something important. That is not true. What is meant for you cannot be taken by a moment of silence, a moment of patience, or a moment of restraint. In fact, those are the very things that will protect what is yours. Your calmness will be your shield, and your trust will be your protection. Do not let your emotions lead you blindly. Emotions are real, but they are not always right. They can rise quickly and push you toward decisions that feel good in the moment, but carry consequences later. I am asking you to feel what you feel, but not to be controlled by it. Let your spirit lead, not your impulse, because your spirit is connected to me. You may also face a moment where you feel like walking away completely, like giving up on something or someone because it feels easier than staying present. That is another part of the test. I am not asking you to stay where you are not valued, but I am asking you to make decisions from clarity, not from temporary emotion. There is a difference between walking away in wisdom and walking away in reaction. I have been preparing you for this in ways you did not notice. Every delay, every moment of waiting, every time you felt like nothing was happening, it was all shaping your ability to remain steady. You thought those moments were empty, but they were full of quiet growth. Now that growth is being called into action. There is also something else you need to hear clearly. Not everyone around you will understand the version of you that you are becoming. Some people are used to the old you, the one who reacted quickly, who explained everything, who tried to fix every misunderstanding. When you begin to move differently, it may confuse them or even frustrate them, but you are not responsible for their comfort. You are responsible for your alignment. On Sunday, your silence in certain moments will speak louder than any words you could say. Your patience will show more strength than any reaction you could give. And your trust in me will create space for something new to enter your life. This is not about losing, it is about positioning. You are not being tested because you are weak. You are being tested because you are ready. There is a difference, and I need you to hold on to that truth. Weakness avoids tests, but readiness attracts them. You have reached a place where what is next for you requires a deeper level of trust, and this moment is the doorway. I am not asking you to be perfect, I am asking you to be aware. Pay attention to your thoughts, your reactions, and the small choices you make in that day. Those small choices carry more weight than you realize. They are the difference between stepping into your next season or staying where you are a little longer. When you feel overwhelmed, come back to me. You do not need a long prayer or perfect words. Just a quiet moment of connection, a simple turning of your heart toward me is enough. I will meet you there, steady you, and remind you of what truly matters. What if most people struggle financially because they never activate a specific brainwave? Leading neuroscientists point to CIA-linked research that highlights this missing link. This 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people rethink their financial habits and improve outcomes. Many are now moving into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and traveling on luxury vacations. But this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is removed. You are not alone in this. Even when it feels like everything is happening too quickly, I am present in every second. I see what you are facing, I understand what you are feeling, and I am guiding you through it. Trust that guidance, even when it feels different from what you would normally do. This moment will pass, but what it produces in you will remain. That is why it matters. That is why I am speaking to you now, so you do not miss the opportunity hidden inside it. You are closer than you think to the shift you have been waiting for, and this is the step that leads you into it. That is how the test works. Not by overwhelming you all at once, but by slowly inviting you to step out of your peace. If you recognize this early, you will not fall into it, you will rise above it. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. There will be a point where you feel like you deserve to react, like you have every reason to say what is on your mind. You may even feel justified, because what you are experiencing might not seem fair. But I am asking you to look beyond fairness and step into purpose. Purpose does not always respond the way emotion wants to. Purpose chooses what protects your future, not what satisfies your present. You have grown into someone who can see things more clearly now. You notice patterns that you once ignored, and you feel the difference between peace and disturbance much faster than before. That awareness is a gift, and it is meant to guide you in moments like this. When something feels off, do not rush to fix it or confront it. Allow yourself to observe first. Observation will reveal more truth than reaction ever could. The danger you face is not about losing something physical, it is about losing your alignment in a moment that matters. Alignment is where your strength flows, it is where clarity lives, and it is where your next step becomes clear. When you step out of alignment, even for a short moment, confusion begins to take over. That is why I am asking you to guard your peace carefully, because your peace is not passive, it is powerful. You may also encounter someone who speaks in a way that stirs something inside you. Their words may feel sharp, dismissive, or even disrespectful. This is not random, it is part of what you are being tested on. You are not being asked to accept negativity, but you are being asked to respond from a higher place. Your response will determine whether that moment controls you or whether you rise above it. Type 2222 to receive miracles. Remember, you are not the same person who once reacted out of hurt or confusion. You have been shaped through your experiences, refined through your struggles, and strengthened through your waiting. This is the version of you that is being called forward now. Do not shrink back into old ways just because something feels familiar. There may also be a moment where you feel tempted to explain yourself, to make others understand your intentions or your heart. But not every situation requires explanation. Sometimes your peace is more important than being understood. Sometimes your silence carries more authority than your words. Learn to discern when to speak and when to step back. You are being guided into a level of maturity that not everyone reaches. This is not about age or experience, it is about awareness and control. The ability to remain calm when everything around you tries to pull you into chaos is a rare strength, and this is the strength that will set you apart as you move forward. Do not let temporary emotions create permanent consequences. A moment of anger, frustration, or impatience can lead to decisions that do not reflect who you truly are. That is why I am reminding you now, before the moment arrives, so you can recognize it when it does. Preparation is what allows you to respond differently. You might also feel tired, like you have already been through enough and you do not want to deal with another challenge. That feeling is understandable, but do not let it weaken your focus. This is not another burden, it is a doorway. It may look like a challenge, but it carries an opportunity within it that you will only see if you stay present. There is something on the other side of this that you have been waiting for. It may not look exactly the way you imagined, but it will carry the peace and clarity you have been asking for. This test is the final adjustment, the last moment of refinement before that shift becomes visible in your life. You are not being asked to do something impossible. You are being asked to trust what you already know deep inside. You have felt the difference between reacting and responding, between rushing and waiting, between forcing and allowing. Now is the time to choose the path that aligns with who you are becoming. When Sunday arrives, take your time. Do not rush through the day as if it is just another moment. Stay aware, stay grounded, and stay connected to me. Notice how you feel. Notice what is happening around you. And most importantly, notice the choices you are making. If something feels like it is trying to pull you away from your peace, pause. You do not need to respond immediately. You have the right to take a moment, to breathe, and to choose your response carefully. That pause is not weakness, it is strength. How are people moving from financial stress to more comfortable lifestyles so quickly? A CIA-linked study suggests a simple 7-second brain ritual may influence how people respond to opportunities. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping individuals improve daily life. Many are now stepping into dream homes, upgrading to luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could be deleted at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There will also be moments of quiet, where nothing seems to be happening. Do not let your guard down in those moments. Sometimes the most important decisions come when everything feels calm, because that is when your mind begins to wander. Stay centered, even in stillness. You are not alone in this process. I am with you in every step, guiding you, reminding you, and strengthening you. Even when you do not hear me clearly, my presence is there. Trust that presence, because it will lead you safely through every moment. This is not about fear, it is about awareness. It is about stepping into your next level with clarity and confidence. You have come too far to turn back now. Everything you have been through has been preparing you for this exact moment. Everything you have carried, every lesson you have learned, every time you chose growth over comfort, is about to be brought into focus. Sunday is not random, it is a mirror, and it will reflect the true strength that has been forming inside you. Type yes to receive miracles. There will be a quiet tension in the air, something you cannot fully explain but will feel deeply. It may come as a sudden shift in mood, a change in how someone speaks to you, or even a thought that feels heavier than usual. This is where many lose their balance, not because they are weak, but because they do not recognize what is happening. I am telling you now, so that when it comes, you will not be surprised, and you will not be pulled into something that was never meant to control you. You have to remember who you are in that moment. You are not the version of yourself that reacted without thinking, that allowed emotions to dictate your actions, or that felt the need to defend every part of yourself. You are becoming someone who moves with awareness, someone who chooses peace, even when chaos tries to surround you. That is not weakness, that is mastery, and it is the kind of mastery that changes your life. There will be a moment where you feel tested in your words. You may feel the urge to speak quickly, to correct someone, or to express everything you feel all at once. But I am asking you to slow down, to weigh your words before they leave your mouth. Words have power, and in this moment, your words will either protect your peace or disrupt it. Choose carefully, because once they are spoken, they cannot be taken back. Type 1010 to receive blessings. You are also being tested in your thoughts, not just your actions. Thoughts can quietly lead you away from truth if you are not aware of them. You may begin to think things that create doubt, frustration, or even insecurity. Do not accept every thought as truth. Let your mind be guided by what you know, not by what you feel in a temporary moment. There is a deeper level of control that you are stepping into, and it is not about controlling others or your environment. It is about controlling how you respond, how you think, and how you carry yourself in moments that once would have shaken you. This is what growth looks like. It is not always loud or obvious, but it is powerful in ways that shape your future. You may also feel a pull to revisit something from your past, a memory, a feeling, or a situation that once hurt you. This is not happening to drag you backward, it is happening to show you how far you have come. The difference now is that you can see it without being controlled by it. You can acknowledge it without letting it define your response. There is also something important you must hold on to. Not every battle is yours to fight. Some situations are meant to pass without your involvement. You do not need to engage in everything that tries to draw your attention. Discernment is part of this test, knowing what deserves your energy and what does not. You have been learning this slowly, through experiences that taught you the value of stepping back. Now, it is time to apply it fully. When something tries to pull you in, ask yourself if it aligns with who you are becoming. If it does not, then you already know your answer. There will be moments where it feels like you are being watched or evaluated, even if no one says it directly. That feeling is real, but it is not something to fear. It is simply a reflection of the shift happening within you. When you begin to grow, people notice, even if they do not understand what they are seeing. Do not perform for anyone. Do not try to prove your growth. Simply live it. Let your actions speak naturally, without force or intention to impress. Authentic growth does not need to be announced. It is felt through presence. You are also being asked to trust yourself more deeply. I have been guiding you, but I have also been strengthening your inner knowing. When something feels right, trust it. When something feels off, do not ignore it. That inner voice is part of how I speak to you, and it will guide you through this moment if you listen. There may be a point where you feel unsure, where you question if you are handling things the right way. In that moment, return to stillness. Do not rush to fix or change anything. Sometimes the best response is to remain grounded and allow clarity to come naturally. This is your final test before a shift, and it is not meant to confuse you, it is meant to confirm you. It will show you the strength you have built, the awareness you have gained, and the control you have developed. When you pass through it, you will not need anyone to tell you that you have changed. You will feel it within yourself. Why are experts saying this brainwave discovery might soon be removed from the internet? A top neuroscientist has shared CIA-linked findings about a 7-second ritual that may influence financial awareness. Verified by 4 neuroscience labs, this technique is helping people move toward improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But access to this information may not last long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. Everything you have been waiting for is closer than it has ever been. This moment is not here to stop you, it is here to position you. And once you move through it with clarity and calmness, you will begin to see things unfold in ways that make sense. Stay present, stay aware, and stay connected to me. That is all you need. You already have everything required to move through this moment successfully. Trust that, and do not let anything shake your focus. You are now entering the most delicate part of this journey, and I need you to stay deeply anchored within yourself. This is where many begin to lose focus, not because they are unprepared, but because the pressure becomes subtle and persistent. It is no longer loud or obvious, it moves quietly, trying to pull your attention away from what truly matters. But you must remain centered, because this is where your victory is secured, not in force, but in stillness. Type 777 to affirm your belief. There will be a moment when you feel like nothing is happening, like the tension has passed and everything is normal again. That is where you must stay alert, because sometimes the final part of the test comes disguised as calm. It may seem like you can relax completely, like you no longer need to be aware, but that is when small choices begin to matter the most. Do not let your guard down, not in fear, but in awareness. You have come too far to return to habits that once limited you. Those habits may try to resurface gently, not as strong as before, but familiar enough to feel comfortable. Comfort is not always aligned with growth. Sometimes growth feels unfamiliar, and it asks you to stay disciplined even when it would be easier to fall back. This is where your commitment to who you are becoming is truly tested. You are being asked to hold your peace even when nothing seems to demand it. This is a higher level of awareness, where you are not just reacting wisely, but you are living intentionally in every moment. Every thought you allow, every word you speak, every action you take is part of the alignment you are building. This alignment is what will carry you into what comes next. There may also be a moment where you feel tempted to revisit a conversation or situation in your mind, replaying it and analyzing what you could have said or done differently. This is another subtle test. Overthinking can pull you out of the present and into unnecessary confusion. What has passed does not need to be relived. What matters is how you continue forward. Type 2222 to receive miracles. Let your mind rest in truth, not in endless loops of thought. You handled what you needed to handle, and now it is time to move forward without carrying extra weight. Peace is not just about what you do in the moment, it is also about what you choose to release afterward. Holding on to what has already passed can quietly drain your energy. You are also being shown how to trust your pace. Not everything needs to be rushed. Not every answer needs to come immediately. There is strength in moving with intention, in allowing things to unfold without forcing them. When you trust your pace, you begin to move in alignment with me rather than against yourself. There will be people who do not understand this version of you. They may expect you to react in ways you no longer do, or they may question your silence and your calmness. Do not let their expectations pull you away from your path. You are not here to meet every expectation. You are here to fulfill your purpose. Your calmness may even feel uncomfortable to others because it reflects a level of control and awareness they are not used to seeing. That is not your burden to carry. Your responsibility is to remain true to the growth you have embraced. Let others adjust in their own time. You are also stepping into a space where you begin to trust your decisions without needing constant reassurance. This is important because what is coming next in your life will require confidence in your choices. This moment is helping you build that confidence from within, not from external validation. There may be a final moment where something tries to pull you one last time, a thought, a feeling, or a situation that feels slightly out of place. It may seem small, almost insignificant, but it is designed to see if you will remain consistent. Consistency is what completes this test, not perfection. Stay grounded in who you are becoming. Do not let one small moment undo the clarity you have built. Even if something feels unexpected, return to your center quickly. You have the ability to do that now, and it is one of your greatest strengths. You are not being watched to be judged. You are being observed so that you can be elevated. This is not about catching you in a mistake. It is about confirming that you are ready for what is ahead. When you move with awareness, you show that readiness without needing to prove anything. Everything you have experienced during this time has been shaping your ability to remain steady. Even the moments that felt confusing or unnecessary had a purpose. They were building your awareness, your patience, and your ability to stay aligned under pressure. Now you are reaching the point where the test begins to close. This is not something you will see with your eyes, but something you will feel within yourself. A sense of calm, a quiet knowing that you handled things differently, that you did not fall into old patterns. That feeling is your confirmation. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Do not rush to celebrate outwardly. Let the change settle within you first. True transformation is not loud, it is steady and lasting. When you feel that shift inside, hold on to it. It is the foundation for what is coming next. You have done what was required of you. You have stayed aware, you have chosen wisely, and you have trusted even when it was not easy. This is what it means to grow, not in perfection, but in consistency and intention. As this moment comes to a close, I want you to remain connected to me. Do not step away from the awareness you have built. Carry it with you into every part of your life, because this is not the end of something, it is the beginning of a new way of being. What comes next will reflect the choices you have made here. And because you have chosen alignment, you will begin to see things open in ways that feel natural and right. Stay grounded, stay calm, and continue to trust, because you are moving exactly where you are meant to be.